What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's HotMessBudgets, and today I am going to be closing out my October budget. We're gonna do the end of the month monthly budget to see how much we actually brought in for our income, paid for our bills, paid for our expenses, and put into our savings. So if you're interested, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, and the notification button so you don't miss a Hot Mess video. Okay, so looking at my paycheck templates, my paycheck budget, from my first paycheck, I had $16.58. My second paycheck was $16.58 as well. So my salary was $33.16. For rollover, my first paycheck, I didn't have any rollover. And then my second paycheck, I had $325. Extra, I didn't have any extra, so I'm gonna put 0. So our total income for the month of October was $36.41. So what I did here with my bills that I'm doing new is kind of grouping my bills together. So my house bill includes my mortgage. It's going to include our security system, basement, utilities, stuff like that. So for the month of October, I budgeted $855 for my house bills. And looking at my paycheck budget, I'm going to go ahead and add up how much I did pay for bills for the house. So I ended up actually paying $941 for my house bills. And then I have subscriptions broken down to all of my subscriptions. For the month of October, I budgeted $59. And then looking at my paychecks, we had Planet Fitness, Apple Music, Netflix, and Amazon. That came to a total of $59, so we did not go over budget with that. Car insurance was $129. We didn't go over budget with that. That's the same. Debt is going to include my credit card, my car note, and my Chamberlain loan. So for the month of October, I budgeted $613. And for the month, the actual number was $613. Phone bill, I budgeted $115. So let's see, for the first paycheck, I did $74, and the second paycheck, I did $0. So we actually were under budget with that. I think what I did was pushed my phone bill, the extra $40 that I was going to take from my last paycheck, I just pushed it off to my actual next paycheck, which is November 8th. It's right before my phone bill is due, so I think that's why I pushed it off to my next paycheck. Miscellaneous was just there. I didn't budget anything for it, but it was just there just in case I had a pop-up bill. So nothing budgeted, but it looks like we did have $42 going over budget there. So I'm going to add that up and see how much our bills actually were. So our bills came to a total of $1,858 for the actual total. Looking at our expenses, for gas, I budgeted $80. It looks like for my paycheck, my first paycheck, I did $50. And then for my second paycheck, I did $50 as well. So we added an extra $20 to our gas budget. For groceries, I did $160 first paycheck and $160 second paycheck, so $320. Restaurants, we didn't budget anything, and I didn't put anything towards that, so we were good there. And then spending and fun. So for fun, I budgeted myself $10, and it looks like we actually are going to be putting $263. If you watched my cash envelope stuffing that came out on Sunday, you should know why that is not $10 and that it is $263. So for household, we budgeted $30 for the month, and we actually ended up giving ourselves $30. Good there. Moving on to our savings, I did change this around as well. So I kind of grouped my savings into 3 different categories. Extra savings is going to include my emergency fund, house emergency fund, and my general savings. Sinking funds includes everything except for, of course, my extra savings and then my business categories. My business categories include HotMessBudgets, which is my YouTube channel, office space, supplies for my Etsy shop, and Etsy taxes. So that is everything business until. And so for the month of October, my extra savings, I budgeted myself $70, and I actually brought in 5 for emergency, 5 for house, and 3 for general for my first paycheck. And then my last paycheck, I brought in 5 for emergency, 5 for house, and 5 for general. So we actually gave ourselves $28 for extra savings. For our sinking funds, we budgeted $1,035 for the month of October. And so our actual amount is $555 for wedding, 5 for beauty, 5 for Dexter, and 5 for personal from our first paycheck. Second paycheck, we are paying $392 for wedding, 5 for beauty, 5 for personal, and that was it. So $972 actually went to our sinking funds. For business, I didn't, of course, budget anything at the beginning of the month, but the last paycheck, I gave myself $60 for HotMessBudgets, 5 for office space, and 5 for supplies, so $70. So for our savings total, it was $28 plus $972 plus $70. So we ended up putting $1,070 in our savings. So we actually ended up putting more, which is good. Our actual income was $3,641. Our bills total came to $1,858. Expenses came to, oh, I didn't add them up. Wow. 100 plus 320 plus 263 plus 30. So our expenses came to a total of $713. It's 9:30 at night. I am sleepy, okay? I've been working hard this week, y'all, trying to get my Etsy shop together, get my YouTube videos together, wedding planning. It's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. Our savings total was $1,070. So I'm gonna do the math and see if I have went over budget or I stayed within my zero base budget. And I did. So I'm first going to start with my sinking funds and savings binder. At the beginning of the month, we started with $104 in emergency fund, and now we have a total of 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 114 in emergency fund. So we had a difference of $10. And then for house emergency, we started the month off at $5, and now we have $5, $10, $15. So we added a total of 10. General savings, we started off with 5 as well, and we are going to be ending with 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we added a total of $8. Oh, that's an ugly 8. Anybody else, when you write something ugly, like you got to go back and do it again because it don't look right? That's me. Wedding. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Okay, let me get my calculator ready. Okay, so at the beginning of the month, we started wedding off with $1,771. We now have $1,000, $2,000. 1, 2, 3, $354, $450, $470, $490, $510, $530, $540, $545, $550, $555, $556, $7, $8, $9, $60, $561, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6. So we are ending the month with $2,566. So we added a total of $795 to our wedding budget. Okay, girl. I was hoping to add a little bit more, but that's okay. We still have 10 more months to go. So we on the grind, y'all. We on the grind. So personal started with 15 and it now has 10, 15, 20. I know that throughout the month I was getting stuff for personal, so well, I used some of my personal money, so we just added $5. I think I would have been at 25 if I wouldn't have used my personal envelope. Dexter is still at 0, so we didn't add anything. The same thing for car maintenance. And then for beauty, we started off at 30. We now have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So we added $10. And then for medical, we don't have anything, and I did not add anything. Didn't add anything. Taxes, I know for sure I didn't add anything, so I'm just gonna say 0. 13 and 0. All right, so let's move on to our business binder, which is new. If you watched my cash envelope stuffing, you know what's going on here. HotMessBudgets started off October with nothing, of course, because we didn't have it at the start of October, but now it has $20, $40, $60. So that means we added 60. And then for office space, same thing. We started off at 0 and we have 5. Supplies, well, Etsy taxes, I need to switch these. Etsy taxes, I don't have anything, I didn't add anything, so 0. And then supplies started off at 0 and now it has 5. So we added 5. So now that we have all of our sinking funds and savings counted, let's add up the amount of our ending balances and see how much we have for the month of October. All right, so our ending balance for the month of October is $2,851. So our difference from the start of the month is $908. So for the month of October, we saved $908. All right, y'all, so that's gonna do it for our end of the month review of October. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you stay tuned for my videos that I have coming up. Don't forget to go check my Etsy shop out. I will link it down in the description box below. And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.